Okay, welcome. This is number 4 Dorp Street regeneration project for the provincial government. We're about a year and a half down the road now. We just finished with the facade repairs and doing our screens and our ground floor renovation. Follow me, let's see what's going on inside. This space used to be a street. It was the access to the parking garages at the bottom and below us and opposite us behind Cape Gateway. We've taken out all the vehicles now. It's purely pedestrian environment, so therefore much more friendly to people on their feet. The canteen, as you can see behind me, integrates with the street area and allows for a lot of freedom of movement between the occupants and visitors and just the general public that go through the site. The feature area of this space integrates the historical building with the new, and it's called the Cape Gateway. It's the e-interface for provincial government with a walk-in centre at the bottom and an internet cafe at the top. And this gives any visitors or occupants the opportunity to find out about the provincial government.
And it would be remaining open 24/7 as a public access corridor. I think is a significant improvement to that precinct. It comes down to a concept that government has almost adopted, based on the African principle called Batho Pele, and means putting people first. In the main concourse and in the canteen, we've managed to remove the need for air conditioning through the supply of fresh air, ventilation, and very interestingly, based on radiant heating and cooling.
So it's heated and cooled with a floor cooling system that's integrated into a concrete topping on top of the structural slab. The final finish is a granite finish that will accept all of the heat that will come through this glass roof and create a comfortable environment 24 hours a day. So displacement means that we're pushing in our fresh cold air at the low level and pushing out the hot air out of our skylights and our roof vents. And then that complements the floor cooling system, which is our primary heating and cooling element. After renovating the tower block, we sat with the challenge of creating a new look to the facade. To do that, we've got these screens that go up to 7 stories in height with balconies that add functional aspects to the interior of the building and give a new face to this side of the building.
We all interweaving and finding our way, but at the end of the day, we are linked, and that's what that talks about.
At the beginning of the project, we sat with this very authoritarian type of modernist building, and to change that appeal of the building, these screens certainly give a different character to it. Scale it down to 7 stories from the 24 stories that it is, and integrated it with the tower that's on the commercial street, which is 7 stories as well, so it wraps around the building.
Dorp Street Tower, which is 23 floors high, is a massive building, and it's very sort of typical of a dominating government institution. But by scaling the building down in terms of a visual reference, we kept a line. We kept that line.